What's going on, beautiful people? Hope all is good. So today for my gear review playlist, I know I haven't done a gear review for a while, but it's normally something that I do whenever I'm getting new equipment and anything that I'm using to create music for you. So first of all, thank you new subscribers for subscribing. And I know some of you are fans, and some of you are even mixing engineers or studio music enthusiasts. Um, and so I thought that I'll share this with you guys so you can learn something today. And I'm also learning too. So if I say anything in this video, please forgive me because this is the first time I'm using this product, which is this guy, Sonarworks. So what this thing does, it acoustically helps you with your room, the treatment, to pretty much balance out everything. I heard a lot about this, and I wasn't too sure exactly if it was really legit. But with some guidance from a good friend, Murray Daigle, he gives me some good advice, and thank you, Murray. And he suggested this is something that could really help me with my mixing for my studios. For my work, my creative works. So let us unbox this thing and see what's in it. All right. Alright guys, gonna start unboxing this. Might probably just speed up the video here. So let's do this. Oh, this is so exciting. Goodbye sound coloration. Whoa, okay, that is private. And there you have it. What's going on, guys? Hope all is good. Okay, so I had to stop the video there because I was having some issues in regards to the software download. The reason being is because I had an older operating software, an older OS on my computer, but Sonarworks actually does offer legacy packages, so installs that could actually work with the older softwares or operating systems. Anyways, ended up trying to reach out to them via the contact form, and I was waiting for their response, and didn't receive it right away, but I did get a response from one of the associates there via email, and it's not too bad. I would rather prefer, honestly, a toll-free number to have a direct contact in regards to any issues, but they do not offer that. They have a little bit of troubleshooting tips on the site itself, which is pretty much straightforward, but it always helps to talk to a person. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna start the actual recording process and do it recording. I mean, calibrating process, and let's take it from there and see what we get. What's going on, guys? Okay, so I'm gonna start doing the calibration process. So I had to do this a couple of times because I was getting a lot of feedback from the speakers and the microphone. It was the microphone here. What ended up happening was that I found out that direct monitoring has to be turned off. And I'll show that to you in a bit, but what I did exactly with my Apollo Twin that I'm using to calibrate my speakers. So anyways, I'm going to start calibrating the speakers and just taking you through the steps, all right? Hang on. So we are now over here at the actual software of Sonarworks that actually uses the microphone to calibrate the speakers. So I'm going to start measuring the speakers. Here we go. So make sure phantom power is switched on and is powering measuring mic. I go check there. It is on. Okay, so make sure your microphone input is not directly routed to your speaker outputs. Okay, yeah, I've done that. A single audio interface is used for mic input and output. Yes, audio interface sample rate is set to exactly 44.1 kilohertz, which I've done so in my Apollo Twin, the console. to the console. All right, so here we go. Go next. I just typed in my ID number for the microphone. This is the actual calibration profile of this microphone that I'm using. I guess each microphone has its own color, and this is what it has. So, all right, so go next. So, measure microphone input channel. So I'm getting signal there. So it's saying tap the microphone lightly. So I normally just tap the microphone to get to see if you're getting in some signal. And output channels, it's coming out through my universal audio monitoring left and right output. So
please adjust the volume of your output device. My voice should sound at normal conversation volume. Left speaker. Right speaker.
So that's what I thought a normal conversation voice should be. And we'll go on to the next steps. Adjust the gain microphone, adjust the microphone input gain. Okay, so normally I would sit down. This would be my listening spot. So let's see. Okay, during the process, you'll hear chirpy sounds from speakers. Don't worry. We'll use these sounds to locate the speakers in your room. So that's the sound. Okay. Keep the microphone within your listening spot. So my listening spot is around, I would say around here. So just about there. We're just gonna keep that like that. And I'm gonna go next. Keep the microphone at ear level. This is approximately my ear level. And aim between the speakers, which I'm doing so. Hold the microphone away from the body, like so. And let's start measuring. All right, so around there. So I increase the input gain. And we're done there. Okay, so that was good. Determine the distance between the speakers. Next. Alright, so over here the problem is I had my gain too high, and when I had my gain too high, I would have got some feedback, but now I'm not doing so. Oh, that's because obviously direct monitoring is off. So when I had direct monitoring on, I was having some issues there. So the next steps are: do not stand between the speakers, stand on the outer side of your speakers. Now I gotta do something like this in order to get the actual measurements there. So let's try that. So I gotta stand on the outside, okay. And it has to be 1 to 2 centimeters away from the center of the mid-range driver. So I'm gonna keep it about there. So let's do that. Okay, start measuring. Let's go.
Stay where you are. Measurements in progress. Left speaker done.
All right, so we're gonna go on to the right speaker now.
Stay where you are. Measurements in progress. Right speaker done.
All right, that was pretty cool. Probably couldn't see my other right speaker there, but that's fine. All right, so it actually measured out the distance between my speakers, which is 163 centimeters. Now, I did in fact take a tape measure, measuring tape, to check the distance out, and it actually was 163, give or take a couple. Yeah, that would be about so. Uh, Pretty impressive. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's see. Looks good. Okay, locate your listening spot. Okay, so the listening spot now. So as I said, my listening spot is around here. It's around here. I would say, like around there. I'm gonna approximate it. So I'm gonna start measuring on the middle now. Okay, so that actually measures the range that I listen to. So it's saying the 103, 103, which is about right. So looks good. Okay, during this step, we will measure your listening area based on the measurements you carried out earlier. So keep the microphone within the listening spot. So hold the microphone at the same level, your ears, level of your ears where you're sitting in your listening position. So as when I was doing this before, I ended up moving, because I was so excited to do the measurements that I was moving the microphone and not keeping it in the same ear level. So I would say it's around there, and approximately wherever I was earlier. I remember. So it tells you exactly what to do when you hear this mic locating signal. That means move to the next location. When you hear this signal, stop and stay in your position. Stop and stay in your position. All right, so let's go. All right, so if you can see this number here, 37 points, we got to do this 37 times and keep it in the same level of your listening, of your ear level. All right, so let's start measuring. All right. All right. You know what? I'm going to do that again. Close measuring because I think I moved out of my position here. That's why it's important to make sure you're in the same listening position. Not get carried away. Let me try that one more time. So around there. Alright. So it's approximately around here. And I'm going to start measuring. Okay. Let's do this again. My battery almost ran out of my camera, but hey, hopefully you got that. Alright, so let's see the results here. It's interesting. So, as you can see here, pretty much that's what my frequency response is of my monitors in this room environment. And really it's supposed to be a flat, it's saying the curve should be flat. So I'm going to save this profile. Okay, Yamaha speakers, and I'm going to save it as final. I'm going to save and finish, and I'm going to launch the system reference wide right here. So let me just bring that up here. So around there, that's what you see, and that's my profile that I saved right now. So what's really interesting is that the fact that this is the second or third time that I'm doing this, and it's showing pretty much the same results, so which is pretty good. All right, so I would like to play something, and hopefully you guys can hear it. Let me just move the camera here. Hopefully my battery doesn't die, because it was almost dying there when I was doing the thing, the calibration. So I'm gonna play this song from Lion King, if I can find it, just to show you. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you my own song. How's that? All right. I thought I was gonna do it right. Okay. All right. So here you go. So this is gonna be with it on and with it off. All right. So I'm just gonna duck down here, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. La 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 la. I'm living la 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 la. When times are rough, you just gotta stay up and just be driven. Take life one step at a time and just know it's who we're living. Giddy up, let's go, be motivated and stay driven. You got one chance at life, don't tell me so we're living. Breathe in, breathe out, come on now, just let it out. Be focused on the path you chose now, get forgiven. Just do your best, forget the rest, and make it happen. The time will come when they look up to you and say you're driven. La 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 la, I'm driven. La 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 la, I'm driven. La 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 la, I'm driven. I'm gonna keep up the fight. La 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 la, I'm driven. La 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 la, I'm driven. La 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 la, I'm gonna keep up the fight. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there is a difference, and it's pretty interesting. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm working on my new track called I Can. I've done a before version, which is the before this Sonarworks works correction, and I want to do it after. So just to see how it helps my mixing for the song. So I guess once the song is released, I'll put that up. But if you're seeing it right now, you're gonna probably hear it with the plugin, the Sonarworks plugin, the system-wide plugin, and without it, and how it matters. And there is a difference, guys. I don't know if you heard that, but there is a difference when the speakers were calibrated. Anyways, my last thoughts here. Let me get my chair, because I'm tired of bending down here. All right, so final thoughts. It's interesting. I cannot wait to get started on actually mixing with this plugin on. And obviously it would, there was some stuff that was not mentioned in regards to, direct monitoring. You had to look through the notes, the troubleshooting guide on Sonarworks for this. And, that ended up helping, like me wasting my time, trying to figure out why I was getting so much feedback. So normally it's a direct monitoring, which is supposed to be turned off. Let me just show it to you here now. I hope my battery doesn't die. So if you see, I'm just going to stop this recording. You see this? This is the part right here that was muted. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. You know what? Just let me do another screen recording. Hang on for a second. File. I'm going to save this one. Save. Just make it easy for you guys. And I think my battery's in the next one. So hopefully taking less than a minute to save this little screen recording that I did here. And 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And it's done. Okay, so let me just do another screen recording. So I'm just going to record this part right here. I'm going to start recording. All right, guys. So pretty much, as you can see here, for the Apollo Twin to turn off direct monitoring, all you got to do is just mute the channel. Mute the channel over here and the aux channel as well. I just muted aux 2 as well. I don't know why I did that, but anyways, I just muted both of them, and that disables direct monitoring. Therefore, you will not be getting feedback. So hopefully that will help you. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I guess on the next clip, maybe I might be putting my new song "I Can," which is going to be either getting delivered to stores or installs already. In stores already. It's been a long day, man. 37 times of doing that points. It takes a toll on you. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna show an A and B comparison, and hopefully you guys will hear the difference. But to me, there was a big difference. So I'm really excited to see what it's like to actually mix with this product. The con that I didn't like about Sonarworks is, you know, like I said, I had to wait for an email response. There's no direct contact to them, like a toll-free number or anything. But everything is online and on troubleshooting. The guides are there, everything's there. So you just have to take your time and kind of like go through it and do your own research in regards to, you know, while you're getting feedback. As in my case, it was direct monitoring that was on. So I put that off and finally got it to work. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this new gear review. Please do share and subscribe, and check out my new song "I Can" if it's out already. If not, it's gonna be there soon on digital stores. All right. So take care until the next time.